sorry you're being rude to you. You said excuse me for that. I'm sorry to be rude. Hey, it's okay, Jacob. I just had to keep tabs just to make sure. Cassius, what's going on, man? How you doing? By the way, thumbs up if you guys can hear me okay. I'm trying to like not just scream out loud because I'm trying to be more respectful to the neighbors and more on that later. But yeah, the big thing is I just wanted to say hello, get back into the swing of things, and just show you guys that I'm back and that I truly do care. By the way, I got white noise on in the background. Yo, what's up, MTN? Good to see you. Yeah, I got white noise on in the background, so it kind of helps muffle my voice for the neighbor, so it's a little bit better. Let me just go to my live stream, so that way I can go to the control room and I can see the chat a little bit more easily from here. Oh, yeah, there we go. Money. All right. Let me throw in a poll in here real quick. Who will win the... Wait, who is favored to win Super Bowl 60? This will get people going, okay? We got the Bills, Chiefs, Eagles, Lions. Start poll. Hey, good to see all you guys. It warms my heart. Oh, sorry. It warms my heart that all you guys are still here. And, even though I was gone for so long, you guys still held out hope that I would one day return. And here we are, and again, I just want everybody to know I am not a big deal at all. The biggest deal is, of course, Jesus. And so what I realized is that if I talk about God and Jesus on my channel, obviously I established this as an NFL channel. So if I kind of switch, then I'm not going to be serving you guys to the highest level. And I know that's what God would want. God wants me to serve you guys to the highest level. And so I'm going to have a Christian channel on the side where I'm going to post to that occasionally, but I'm going to go all in on NFL content because the most important thing that I realize is that it's not always going to be fun. There's going to be days that I just don't want to do it, but that's just like anything else in life. And that's what I've come to realize. So let me catch up on your comments right now. Yo, my dog. I love that, MTN. Yo, it's Jacob Spears. I missed you too, man. How you doing? What's up, Wings King? Good to see you. Cassius, guess who back again? Andy, go back, tell a friend. That's right, Cassius. I'll pin that. Nice. Let's go, Wings. Yes. And then Swifty, what's up, man? Yo, I wish I could have had Brennan here with me because I know Brennan would just love to have you guys. But the good news is I'll be visiting Jess and Brennan in a couple weeks. Yo, Logan, my dog. Yo, Logan. All right, I'll gritty for that one. Yeah, my man. This one's for you, Logan. I haven't done the gritty since the season, guys. Like, oh my gosh, that's awesome. Nice. You guys are going to hear like my cross bobbling up and down, but that's okay. But yeah, I'm actually going to be visiting Brennan very soon. And yeah, I'm actually really excited. It's going to be a really good time. Amen, Johnny. Amen, Tyrone. That's what God is king. That's right, Cassius. You're already making my day. Well, that means so much to me, Wings King. Thank you. I'll pin that. That's what I realized is that I have some sort of ability that God gave me to entertain and to just respond and just to be that person for you guys. And so I realized I need to continue. I can't just stop, and so I'm so grateful you guys are still here supporting me. It really does mean a lot. Yeah, go Jesus. That's right, Jacob. And amen, Jack and King. All right. Yes, Bills 15-2. That would be awesome. I mean, 16-1 or 17-0 would be amazing. It's okay, Mateo. I'm going to see you soon anyways. So, but yeah, thanks, Catch. It's good to be back, man. It really is, And I don't know if you guys could notice. Tracy, oh my gosh, my brother in Christ. Hey, everyone. Yo, Tracy, always coming in clutch. Oh my gosh, Tracy, that is worth a Mick Gritty right there. Okay, we're going to bring back the Mick Gritty. Now, where's Mickey Mouse? There he is. He's collecting a lot of dust right now. So if you see a lot of dust falling off, that's why. Yeah, Mick Gritty, let's go. Oh, sorry, Mickey. Thank you so much for the donation, Tracy. Nice. Oh, man. Yo, good times, guys, good times. And again, I don't just live stream just for the donations. I live stream for you guys. And I'll be honest, last season, if I didn't make a certain amount of money every live stream, I looked at it as a failure. And I was like, wow, I suck. But what I've come to realize is that times are hard. We live in a society that, money is tight, so I don't look at it now as, oh, I only made this much. This sucks. It's the quality. There we go. Quality of the people that are streaming with me. So as long as you guys are here, the core audience, you guys know who you are. I don't have to name you guys. You guys, you're always here to support me, and I think that's what the victory is as long as I have at least one of you guys here with me and somebody for you to engage with and chat with other people in the community that we've built. I think that's all that matters, because I don't need the money. I'm fine just the way I am. I've been doing DoorDash and Uber Eats. It's actually pretty fun for the most part, unless you get like a crappy order, but I could talk to you guys more about that later. But yeah, it is hot in here. Holy crap. Oh, wait, who else just donated? Coke! Mickey hanging for dear life. Welcome back. All right, Coke, we got to make Mickey come back out again. Here we go. I wish I had some cool background music to play, but they always copyright me for that. So think about the coolest song that you can imagine while I'm doing the gritty, okay? Andy likes Whopper. That's right. Thank you. We love you too, Wings. Thank you. Hey, Todd. All right, here we go. Let me just put this in. Yeah, there he is. Okay, now he's in tight. Okay. Yeah, let's go. McGritty. Yeah. Thank you very much for the donation, Coke. Nice. Awesome. Oh, you guys are too kind. Seriously, you guys are too kind, And I just want everybody to know that if you're just joining us, I will be going over the Bills season. I had to make sure that I at least had something to talk about besides, hey, I'm back. So, but yeah, whew. This is so euphoric, you guys. This really brings me back to the old days. It's like we didn't even skip a beat. You guys are still here. So let me just catch up on the chat here. I hope Brendan's compressor's still working. I love that, Johnny. I'll pin that. And then Mateo, it's all good, man. Like I said, just being here for a few minutes is great. Even a minute or even just a comment is awesome. Just to know that I know you guys are still here. So, but yeah, Tracy, that was awesome. Logan, Coke, and just all you guys being here. It means so much. This is great. Mickey was hanging for dear life. Yes, he was, Tracy. Yes, he was. He fell off too. So yes, Firewolf, what are your thoughts on my Eagles playing your Bills? Oh yeah, I forgot that the Bills are playing the Eagles. Just like I thought last season, that would be a tough match. I don't think that we would actually win. But you just never know. You know what I mean? Like if the team can really come together this season and say the guys that we got, just so everybody knows, I have not been keeping up with NFL news at all. Like I'm literally just today starting to get back into the NFL news. So yeah, I released some shorts, which by the way are doing great. If you enjoy watching Mahomes get sacked, enjoy watching those shorts of Brendan and I reacting to all of the sacks. But I know, right, Johnny? It is a beautiful cross, isn't it? I got it from JCPenney, actually, and it has the Our Father on it. You can't see it right here. I'd have to really zoom in. But yeah, birthday's in September. So yeah, Andy, I got my Bears at 10-7 this year. So wait, Dylan, who's the lead quarterback for the Bears again? Let me know who is. And then, but yeah, Eagles are going to push their way to another Super Bowl. Probably, Tracy, probably. Oh, that's awesome. But yeah, okay, Mateo, we'll see you in an hour. I'm actually going to go hang with Mateo in a little bit, so if anybody else is jealous, be sure to comment that. Oh, Caleb Williams is the quarterback. Okay, so, I mean, he could have, wait, was last season Caleb Williams first? Was that his rookie season? I can't remember. Was last season Caleb Williams' rookie season, or was it another one ago? Either way, if he can have, anybody, Josh Allen has proven that anybody can become a superstar in the NFL if they put in the work and they put it in smartly and they give themselves time to develop. Josh really is the American dream, on top of the American dream of the NFL. You know what I mean? It's hey man, you could be, subpar, but then you work your butt off and you get the right, coaching, the right teammates, the right motivation. And then all of a sudden you're king, you're on top. Oh, it was his rookie season? Okay, thanks, Coke. So, yeah, thanks, Jacob. So, yeah, hopefully he gets it. He gets it going. Walking Faith, my Christian channel is Andy Bible FTW. I figured I'd stick with the name because it's kind of an interesting play on words. Andy has Sour Patch Kids. Oh, no, I know, right? You like that, Tracy? Actually, here, let me light up my YouTube. I should start doing that. I was, lighting up the YouTube thing when I was going live. So, by the way, excuse the mess and pardon the rust. It has been a couple weeks since I cleaned my apartment. There you go, guys. Check it out. Yeah, this was the thing that they gave me for one of the YouTube boot camps in here. So I thought that was pretty amazing. I was like, whoa, this is great. So let me get some. I know I already ate them all. Sorry about that, Matthew. So, all right. So anyways, I can only stream until 3:30 because then I'm going to a party for Mateo. So if anybody doesn't know, I don't think Mateo minds if I tell you guys. He just turned 16, so he just left the chat. But if you're in the Discord and you haven't already, be sure to wish Mateo a sweet 16. I remember when I was 16. Yeah, wow. Learning how to drive and oh man, good times, good times. Anyways, so Mateo is a toddler. I know, right, Tracy? I was like, wow, 16. That's like half my age. Actually, that's less than half my age. Half my age is now almost 17 years, which is crazy. So, yeah, Zechariah, what's up? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. So, by the way, guys, is the audio quality good? Because I'm using my Rhodes microphone, so I figured it'd be a lot better than me like shouting to the phone because the phone is still a good distance away from my mouth. So I want you guys to be able to hear me, okay? And I'm at 50% battery on low power mode. Okay, we're good, Wings. Thanks. So anyway, what I want to tell you guys is one, I'm back, and two, YouTube, just like any other job in the world, isn't always going to be fun. It's going to suck some days. You know, there's going to be days where I wake up and I'm like, I don't want to edit. I don't want to script a video. I don't want to research NFL stuff. I don't want to do anything. But I understand. Usually it's because I didn't get enough sleep. But also it's because I just am a human. And humans aren't always going to be, hey, I can't wait to start the day. Ah! You know, you're always going to have those days where you just don't feel like it. But as every adult knows, you just get up, put on your big boy and big girl pants and just carry on. You may not be as efficient or as effective as you'd like to be on your best day, but at least you're doing something. And so that's what I've come to realize is even on those days where I'm like, I don't want to do this, I'm going to do it anyway. Because what I've come to realize is that the channel that I've built is an asset, you know? And again, it's not just about making money, but I do eventually want the channel to be my full-time income. So that way, you know, I don't have to rely on DoorDash and Uber Eats in order to make money. I can just live off the channel, mostly during the season, because you make a lot more during the season than the off season, obviously. As you guys know, I know that's like, you know, it goes without saying, but the big thing, happy birthday, Camp. Oh, Camp, it's your birthday too. Yo, bro, just want to drop in and say that I've been watching you this whole year around my fireth birthday, and this Wednesday is my 16th. Oh, 15th. I got it now. Thank you, Camp. I appreciate you, man. Well, happy birthday to you, bro. Happy birthday. And thank you, Tracy, for wishing him happy birthday as well. Everybody else in the chat, wish Camp happy birthday. So yeah, hey Hayden, what's up? How you doing? But yeah, Jacob. So yeah, Ravens, Bills. All right, let's get right into it, guys, because like otherwise I'm just gonna talk to you about whatever I feel like talking to you about. But I know you came here, one, to support me and wish me well for my homecoming. But two, you really want to know like what I think about the season. So like I said, I didn't do any research. I didn't watch the draft. I didn't like even look at the NFL until today. So I have no idea who we drafted, who anybody else drafted, and how like who left what team. Like I know obviously we lost a couple guys, but the way I look at it is I look at the core structure, and I look at just like when you're predicting week 1 games, I look at how they did their last game. You know, that's really all that I look at, or at least how they did in the playoffs. If they made the playoffs, if they didn't make the playoffs, I automatically knock them down quite a few pegs. But that's the cool thing is because you don't know how the last year crappy teams were going to do this season. They might be crappy again, or they might actually surprise everybody and do really, really well. I mean, just look at. Well, who was expected to suck last season and ended up surprising? Go ahead and comment that. I can't remember. You guys have a better memory than I do. Not watching the draft. You missed the Shedeur Sanders drama. Shedeur Sanders. Oh, yeah. What was that all about, Tracy? Nice. Yeah, but anyways, what was I going to say? Okay, yeah. So obviously, like I'm only going off of what I saw last season in the offseason or in the postseason, most notably. So if I just seem off and you're like, whoa, Andy, our team is so much better now because we have all these players and this team lost all those players. Okay, cool. Let me know that in the comments so that way I can adjust. But for now, we're just going to focus on the Bills and who they're playing because I know most of you guys are Bills fans or at least are familiar with the Bills because they're like one of the most talked about teams right now. So Swifty said, Andy, I made a video and I tagged you in it. Oh, that's awesome, Swifty. Oh, yeah, be sure to hit me up in the Discord and be sure to @ me so I can take a look at it later on. So without further ado, I just want to go over first before I get into like the Bill schedule that the what do you call it? Wow, do you guys like this? I just fit this on like a glove. Like I'm just back to streaming as if I didn't even skip a beat. This is the first time I've live streamed since the Super Bowl. So as you can tell, that skill doesn't leave you. It comes back. So the Eagles and Chiefs are actually tied for the number one spot, most likely to win the Super Bowl, obviously, with the Ravens being, I guess you could say, second, and then the Bills being third, right behind the Ravens. If the Bills are able to get the 1 seed, I think their chances of winning the Super Bowl are extremely high until they face the Chiefs, in which case it's anybody's game, in which case it's, well, hopefully the refs got exposed last season, so hopefully the Bills would have a better chance of actually beating the Chiefs, and maybe the rest of the NFL would be so tired of seeing the Chiefs beat the Bills that finally they would, like, say, okay, Bills are going to win in the script, and then they win, and then it's like, holy crap, and then they actually win the Super Bowl. Like, I don't know. That could actually happen. Pyro, what's up, bro? Of course I remember you. How you doing, bro? Good to see you. So, yeah. Shadir got drafted at 144th overall. Was he supposed to be really good? I don't know. Who is Shadir? Here, I'll look him up right now. Shadir Sanders. Oops. Shadir. Football quarterback. Oh, he plays for the Browns. Nice. Likes what he sees from Sanders so far. Hey, there you go. Well, hopefully the Browns can stop being the laughingstock of the NFL. Although, who had the worst record last season? If you guys know that, comment that below. I'd be curious to know. I can't remember who had the worst record last season. But, Deion Sanders, Don. Oh, nice. I haven't been here in a long... none of us have been here in a long time, Pyro. It's because I wasn't here for a while, and I left you guys, and now I'm back. So here, he's Deion's son. Okay, that makes sense. Thanks, Hayden, and thanks, Tracy. That's good. Giants had the worst record. Okay, that's what I thought, Jacob. Yeah, what were the Giants? Were they like 3-14 or were they 4-13? I can't remember. Or maybe they were 5-12. Maybe they actually won a couple games. I can't remember. But the most important thing, Bills Ravens. So I don't know if you guys looked at my thumbnail. Probably not. But I put like little L's and W's next to each game of my prediction, at least the games that were on the left-hand side. And and the Titans too, yeah, they were terrible as well. I remember the Bills and Ravens, obviously, they're both very tightly, matched. You know what I mean? Very closely matched. So I believe that, what's up, Johnny? How's it going, bro? Let me get you a gritty, man. Glad to have you back in action. Looking forward to more great content, Christian or NFL, or both. That's right, Johnny. Here comes a gritty for you, my friend. By the way, if anybody's wondering what CA stands for, it stands for Canadian. So, yeah, thank you, Johnny. Ooh, yeah, gritty time. Still got it. Still got it. All right, cool. See, just because I'm a Christian now doesn't mean I can't have fun. It's quite the opposite, actually. Yeah, I don't curse. Although, guys, give me some grace. If the F-bomb happens to come out every once in a while, please forgive me, because sometimes when Josh Allen throws an interception or our defense lets Mahomes go for the 100th time, I just cannot help myself. It comes out automatically, which I'm sure for most fans you can relate. So, I still got it. That's right, Adam. So anyways, but I'm going to do a much better job of consciously monitoring how I speak, because again, I want to make sure that I represent Jesus to the best of my ability, and I can totally do that on my NFL channel while still making NFL content. So, excuse me. Oh, you didn't hear that. Sorry. That's another thing I'm going to try to work on, guys, is not being so rude as well. I got to remember that as if mom was here with me right now, keeping an eye on things. The Lord is very forgiving, Gabriel. That's right. Yes, Jacob. Allen got drafted 2018. So, without further ado, I said that already. In terms of Ravens-Bills, I feel like the refs are just going to give it to the Ravens. And the NFL, I meant that too. The NFL is just going to give it to them because we beat the Ravens in the playoffs when it mattered. And now they're just probably going to flip the script and say, okay, well, the Ravens need to get the revenge. And, the Ravens already... Didn't the Ravens start 0-2 last season? I think they did, right? Because weren't the Ravens and the Chiefs... No, wait. Who played the first game? Was it Ravens-Chiefs? Hold on. Ravens, Chiefs, 2024, was it? Was it the 2024 season? Okay, it was, yeah. So the Ravens and Chiefs, yeah. So I remember the Ravens started 0-2 last season. So I don't think the NFL is going to allow that to happen this season. So I'm pretty sure the refs are going to give the Ravens the dub. Now, let's see here. Is it going to be a Bills at Ravens or Ravens at Bills? Let me see. Okay, Ravens at Bills. Wow, man, that would be even more embarrassing that we would lose at home. They did play, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I don't know, man. But like I said, it's hard to tell because, like, with Lamar Jackson, love the burps. Thanks, Johnny. I cried myself to sleep when they lost to the Chiefs again last year, right, Hayden? We all did. The whole NFL did, except for the Eagles. They were excited. Yeah, that's right. But hey, what's up, Benny? Long time no see, man. Good to see you. Like I said, we're just bringing back all the classics. All the classics that you guys enjoy watching. But I still think that the Bills could obviously pull off the dub. It's just, oh, you went to the draft, Pyro? Nice, bro. Yo, you have to send us some pics and some video in the Discord. I'm sure you already did, but you'll have to do it again because I haven't been on the Discord in a long time. By the way, guys, sorry I wasn't on the Discord again. When I tell myself I'm done with something, I typically just stop doing it completely instead of taking a break. But I just realized this is what God gave me the ability to do, which is to entertain and to have fun with you guys and to give you guys what you deserve. What's up, Joey? Oh, so you're from Portugal. That's right, man. It's good to see you again, man. I'm so happy. So happy you're here, Joey. This is good. This is good. We got the gang back together. But I think the refs are. What do you guys think? Do you guys think the refs are going to give the Ravens the dub because they lost to us in the playoffs last season? I don't know. Here, let me just unplug my headphones because now they're just charging. Corrupt, aka Statman. Thank you, Statman. What's good, bro? It has been a while, man. Thank you again for the dono, my friend. Appreciate you. Here, I'll do a quick gritty for you, my friend. Yeah, thanks, Statman. All right, here we go. Whew. If you have Carl Sheffer as referee, you will win. He was Ravens BS Bills divisional round. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yep. So that could be a hindrance. I'm watching soccer. Oh, there you go, Joey. Who's playing right now? Hayden says, I feel like Cam Ward is a 50-50 chance. Who's that again? What's up, my goat? Oh, thank you, Clip God. Appreciate you. But yeah, so anyway, first game, I think the Bills are gonna they're just gonna get an L, and you know what? Who cares, man? Like, who cares about that first game? Like, honestly, man, it doesn't matter if you win or lose your first game. What matters is if you win or lose in the playoffs when it actually matters. You could lose to like the worst teams or the best teams in the beginning of the season and then win the Super Bowl. So, it's all good. Honestly, we have the speedy corner. That's right. So hopefully the new guy that we got is actually good. I at least know that the new guy we got is a corner. And I heard we got Trey White back, actually. So hopefully he's not as injury prone as he once was. And we'll actually be able to carry out the whole season. So anyway, first time, I think, okay, Bills take the L, right? First time, whatever, okay? So then it looks like we're up against the... Oh, wait a minute now. What's this? Oh, okay. Oh, I'm looking at like an old schedule. Okay, got it. Anyways, all right. I gotta look at the Bills schedule here. Well, let me just type in Bills schedule 2025 to 2026. Wow, 2025 to 2026 already. Please don't get injured. Who do you think will be winning the Super Bowl next? Honestly, Brian, it's going to be either the Bills or the Eagles. I feel like we're going to see a Bills-Eagles Super Bowl. That'd be incredible. I would love to see that, especially because like the Bills have never won a Super Bowl, so it'd be about time. Okay, so we got the Bills losing to the Ravens probably, right? And then Bills at Jets. Okay, we all know the Jets are terrible. Aaron Rodgers does not play for them anymore, right? So he's gone. So who's the quarterback for the Jets? I don't even know. You guys comment below, but definitely like we're going to kill the Jets. I mean, the Jets are going to be mediocre now until they get a good quarterback. And until I know that they can consistently win games on offense. Aaron Rodgers might play for the Steelers. Oh, okay. Wait, Justin Fields? Okay, yeah, so we're definitely going to crush the Jets. Justin Fields is terrible. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but he's not very good at his job. So, I mean, he can run. He can score rushing touchdowns, but in terms of throwing, that noodle arm isn't going to get you touchdowns in the air. So, yeah, absolutely. Big Papa Bill, 15-2 Bills. Let's go, my friend. Let's go. Here, let me get you a gritty, my friend. Thank you so much for the dono, my friend. Here, hold on. Yeah, thank you. Oh, and by the way, Brennan might do the beer chugging, but I no longer will do beer chugging because, again, not that I want to say and be like, sound like a stiff, and be like, oh, it's against my religion or it's against Christianity. But, honestly, it's just not healthy. You know what I mean? Like, why subject myself to that pain if I don't have to? Why chug a beer if I don't have to? I mean, yeah, I might sip on a beer for live stream every now and then, but there's no need to be like chugging them. You know what I mean? So we need a good halftime show next year. Oh, dude, believe you me, I will bring the entertainment for halftime. All right, so anyways, we're gonna be 1-1 after week 2, right? We're gonna like probably just barely lose to the Ravens on a phantom holding call in the fourth quarter, and then we're gonna just crush the Jets. Like we're probably gonna blow them out like 40 to like 10 or something like that, probably. And then you got the Dolphins in week 3. Are we gonna be okay? So the Dolphins are actually coming here. Oh man, dude, I love it. Hey, we support you in any case. Any case. Yo, Statman, thank you so much, brother. That means so much to me. Bills 17-0, right? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, Bills could definitely be 17-0. I mean, I know I tend to be, like, a little bit more optimistic than most people, but honestly, man, you look at our schedule, it really is not that hard. I mean, if we were to beat the Ravens, the Eagles, and the Chiefs, who's going to stop us, right? Are you close to Orchard Park? Actually, Johnny, I'm pretty far from Orchard Park. I'm 30 minutes away in Amherst, but it's all good. Camp says, I personally am not a Bills fan, but I think Allen is one of the most consistent players in the league. Oh, definitely, Camp. Like, there's no way the Bills can even make the playoffs without Allen. So, I mean, he is like the MVP for sure, like in multiple realms, not just in the NFL, but especially for the Bills, Like, easily the best player, head and shoulders above everybody else. And that's not a slight against our team or the players, It's just, it is what it is, He's just that good. Hey, thank you so much, Kieran. It is good to be back. I am doing well. How are you? And then Clip God says, Bill 17-0, if we can sign a wide receiver, no offense. So Khalil Shakir, but he's not a true wide receiver one. We need to sign Isaiah Bond, Kay Allen, or Amari Cooper. Like, just sign a wideout. Yeah, as long as we have somebody that can actually, like, just catch touchdowns or even just first downs, I'd be so happy with that. But, who needs that when Allen can just rush it in himself? Am I right? But yeah, Khalil Shakir is still really good, though. I mean, he's still, I think, head and shoulders above a lot of people. Statman, Statman, I appreciate the donos, man. Like, if anybody is consistent for donating multiple times, it is you, brother. If you think any team can be 17-0 even without good players, they just have to train harder, right? That's what, like, McDermott typically does, right? He, like, drafts players that are, like, okay and then turns them into superstars. Can believe Bills missed game-winning field goal Super Bowl versus John. Oh my gosh, Jacob, right? I wasn't even there, so I'm okay. All right, gritty for Statman. Gotcha. Nice job. Thank you, Statman. Thank you. Thank you for all the donos, man. Nothing keeps a live stream going like that than, the fresh sprinkling of, lots of donos. But again, I want you guys to know I'm not in it for the money. I used to be, and I'm not ashamed to admit that. I used to be like, okay, I have to make, this amount of money for my YouTube channel every month or I'm a failure. It's not like that anymore. Now it's just, oh, wow, we actually got our first, like, message, like, hell for review. Good job, Tracy. Nice. Good work. Good work. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. See, the mods are modding. That's what I love it. So you got Tracy here as a mod. Johnny, who else is mod? Johnny, I'm pretty sure Statman is a mod, and Pyro. So yeah, we got a couple mods on here. So as long as we have like at least 2 mods, that's all we need, because I can technically be a 3rd mod if necessary. I don't like to because it's easier when you guys do it, so that I don't even have to deal with that crap. But okay, let's take a look at the poll real quick. Okay. 79% for Bills. So actually, guys, the true number, like I said, is Eagles and Chiefs tied. But I like this poll because we are going to the Super Bowl. Enough said. Okay, here we go. I gotta start moving. I only got another half hour left before I gotta leave. So, okay, so yeah, so we're gonna crush the Dolphins. Is Tua playing for the Dolphins still? Let me check. Dolphins QB. Dolphins made horrible QB mistake in decision that haunts Miami. Oh, Statman, mods are back. Andy's back. Life is back. Oh, thanks, Statman, dude. I cannot thank you. Okay, Statman, you've donated enough to earn a McGritty, so let me get you a McGritty here. Yeah, Mickey. He's enjoying himself. He is enjoying himself. He almost lost him. Thank you so much for the donations, Statman. Nice. Good job, Mickey. Wait. There you go. You ever see parents that kiss their children on the lips? I always thought that was really weird. Anyway, that's just a side note I just thought of as I just made out with Mickey. W, just what I have to say, right? Right, Stat? All right. Mahomes played better with Tyreek than Tua did. Oh, way better, bro. It's because Mahomes is actually like a good quarterback. You know, I'll at least admit that, you know, that he's good. Soraya, what's up? Tyreek Hill might not be a Dolphin anymore. I thought he left already. Thought he was fed up. Tom Brady does that. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're right, Soraya. He does do that. Yeah. Very strange. Cowboys winning it all. Oh, Cowboys fan. I love that. That is hilarious. Oh, you clipped it, Soraya? No, I forgot that I can still clip and stuff like that too. Yeah. Corrupt. Thank you so much again, Statman. And that's how some people are made by that. Well said, bro. So Tua still plays for the Dolphins, right? Tom Brady's Buccaneers backup quarterback's brother signs with Dolphins. All right, let me just see this horrible mistake. The Dolphins have traveled a bumpy road at quarterback in the last couple of decades. They were one decision away from being different. Okay, yep. So they still are stuck with Tua, turn the ball over. Am I right? Anyways, easy clap, right? Yeah, Clip God. Don't keep spamming my name, though, because otherwise the mods will get you. Clip God, you're asking for it. The mods will get you. Oh, but I appreciate it. New Orleans Saints, dude, easy destruction right there. Who's the Saints quarterback? Let me see. Like I said, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I don't really focus as much on defense if I don't understand a team. I just look at their offense. And Cam Newton can be signed. Don't do it. All right, let me see here. Saints QB. I've never heard of these guys before. Tyler Show. Okay. Aaron Rodgers will not sign with the Saints. Yep, and he's hinting at the Steelers. So I don't even know who the quarterback is for the Saints, but the fact that I've never heard of him, that's pretty good. That says everything I need. So it's this Tyler Show. Yeah, so that's everything I need to know. All right, not worried. We're definitely going to roll over the Saints. And then the Pats. Oh, who's the lead quarterback for the Pats? That's what I want to know. Pats lead quarterback. Drake May. That's right. You know, May is okay, but he is no Tom Brady. So I know we're going to roll over the Patriots. So, all right, cool, man. So we say, for example, we lost to the Ravens, but then we beat the Jets. So we basically wreck the Jets, Dolphins, Saints. I love that we get to face the Jets, Dolphins, Saints, and Pats like early on. So we get like easy, like, but see, the problem with that is like, it can build a false sense of confidence, right? Because like the Bills will be like, dude, we've been destroying these teams. And then finally you get to like, well, okay, week 6, we're going to roll over the Falcons. Week 7, bye. And then week 8, Panthers going to roll over the Panthers. Okay, so our first good opponent will not be until week 9 in the Chiefs. So you're used to like just steamrolling opponents, blowing them out like 40 plus to like 10 or like even a couple like touchdowns, so 14. And then all of a sudden you're like playing the Chiefs and you're like, dude, we actually have to try now. So, yeah, so Diggs going to watch us. Oh, that's right, because Diggs is on the Pats now. Oh, that's so funny, man. So that means I can no longer wear my Diggs jersey over there hiding in the corner. Never. Well, at least when we're not playing the Pats, you know. Y'all will beat the Chiefs and lose them in the play. Probably, Cowboys fan, unless the script has anything to say about that. Am I right? Let's see here. Yo, what's up, Mick Brizzle? How you been, man? Good to see you. How are things? Doom Guy, as a Bengals fan, I'm super stoked for our rematch. Oh, yeah, we're facing the Bengals. Okay. When do we face the Bengals? Okay, I'll get to week 14 in a little bit. But anyways, so basically we're going to sweep everybody in the beginning after the Ravens, of course. The Ravens, that'll be like one of the other guys. I mean, it really is a coin flip. Who's going to win, Bills or Ravens, you know, at this point? You know, it's pretty consistent. With Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson, you just never know. Either quarterback could take it. Oh, baseball goat, you're a Packers fan? Nice. Yeah, yo, missed you too, McBrizzle, and thanks for being here since the beginning, bro. Oh, man, I'm very late. Yo, it's all good, Dante. Yo, Stat Man, thank you so much again for the other donation, man. Bills win Super Bowl equals I jumped. Dude, exactly jumped through a table. Dude, I'm telling you, man, I even said if we win the AFC Championship against the Chiefs, I will jump through a table, and then if we win the Super Bowl, I will jump through a burning table. All I heard about jumping through tables is don't go feet first. Like, I actually like asked the question on Reddit, and like someone said like, for the love of God, do not go feet first. And I was like, okay, I promise I won't shatter my ankles when I go through the table. A lot of people say you just lean on your side or you go through your elbow and just like smash through. They say it also helps if you eat a bunch of wings and drink Labatt beforehand. Soraya, you're Chain Gang Priority 1. Oh my gosh, thank you. I forgot that we have memberships. That is so funny, man. You know, I was supposed to do a boot camp for memberships, but I didn't do it. So anybody doesn't know, Chain Gang Priority 1, you get access to like everything basically. You're just automatically grandfathered in. And anybody who was Priority 1 beforehand also gets grandfathered in. And essentially all I do is just give you extra content, give you access to talk to me on the phone, and we just have a grand old time. So without further ado, Soraya, here comes your McGritty. Got Mickey's fur in my mouth. Okay. Yeah, Mickey, let's go. Where is he? Thank you so much for the Chain Gang Priority 1 membership, Soraya. There he goes. Good, I had to make sure. Yo, Statman, this one's for you too, man, with all the flow of donations, brother. Thank you. Thank you for spending your hard-earned money on watching me entertain. It means a lot, really. Statman. Yeah. All right. Whew. I'm in the chat. I just didn't resub the chain one. Oh, yeah, nice. Oh, yeah, Soraya. Let me see here. So, I got to drop Andy. Have a great week. Okay, take care, Tracy. It was so good to see you. Love you, and we'll see you soon, okay? Thank you so much again for the huge donation, Tracy. Always appreciate you. Until next time. Mike, what's up, brother? How you been? Good to see you again. Wrangler says, hey, Andy, it's been so long. Glad to see you streaming again. Yes. I always remember you, Wrangler. Good to have you back. All right, Soraya. So are you in the chat? You guys can tell I'm out of shape. I'm already like breathing hard. All right, here we go. Welcome. So wait, Soraya, are you in the public chat? Let me just check. Also, do you go under Soraya on Discord? Someone changed their name to Taylor Swift. Oh, that's so silly. Hey, it's all good, Mike. I'm just happy you're here right now. It's good to see you. Mine is Kanji. Oh, Kanji. That's right. Okay, let me just make sure. Are you in the Discord right now? Here, hold on. Let me just check. Search for Kanji. I'm not seeing anything show up. Hey, Soraya, if you're not part of the... Are you part of the Discord? Go ahead and send a message if you are on the public chat, so that way I can immediately upgrade you. Oh, Mateo, I love this giraffe. You know, on FaceTime, you can actually, like, change yourself to, like, different animals, and that's what that reminds me of. Like, oh, that good times. Yo, Andy, bring me to hang out with you and Mateo. Nice. You'd have to ask Mateo about that one, Saquon the GOAT. That would be cool. That would be neat. Oh, you did the bear wave? Okay, hold on a minute. Which chat are you in right now? All right, Soraya, are you in the... hold on a minute. Hold on. I got to find out where it is. Which chat did you hit me up in? Oh, the bear it is. Okay. Oh, yeah, dude, you're already Priority 1. So, yeah, that's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, you've been Priority 1 forever. So, and it's so hard because, like, it's got your name in Japanese. So, Dante, thank you so much for the donation, brother. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. That's what I'm talking about. Chain Gang chat. That's right. We're back. I had to redo my Discord account because it got deleted. Oh, man. I'm just happy you're back, Pyro, that everything worked out well. Okay, good. So now I gotta like hustle, guys. So like, obviously this isn't the most thorough, like, you know, it would be really funny though, like if I just created a YouTube video that was literally like, or a YouTube short that was literally like 40 seconds long. And it's just me saying like, I'm going through like the matchups and I'm like, win, lose, win. And I literally just go through the entire thing in like 40. I think that would actually be pretty funny. Would you watch that? Honestly, raise your hand, even if you're not a Bills fan, if you would watch a video of me literally like swiping as if I'm on Tinder and saying like, win, lose, win. So like literally like I'm swiping like, Oh my gosh, that's a genius idea, guys. Could you imagine like treating matchups like Bills game? Oh, thank you, Statman. You have to go. Okay, awesome. Here's a courtesy bow for you, brother. My back hurts too much, so I can't do any more gritties right now, dude. Thank you for all your donations, Statman, and for your continued loyalty and support, brother. It means the world to me. So thank you, brother. Yo, Mercy, what's up? Andy, it's Josh Allen the GOAT. I had changed. See, all you guys are all changing and becoming grown up. Luciano, Andy, I don't know if you remember me, but I just want to say you came a long way. Thank you, Luciano. I do remember you. How you doing? My watch hours are terrible. It's okay, Dante. Off season is really hard to get watch hours. So Jacob's like, finish the Bills season, please. Okay, yes, excuse me. Amen, brother. Amen, Statman. Thank you, brother. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so Wrangler wants to see it. Statman, Jacob, Mercy. Okay, good. So we all want to see this. Johnny, good. So that's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to make time today. I'm literally just, and it's going to take me a little while because, like, to do the animation for the swiping, it does take up a little bit of time. So just give me until tonight. I got to do my door dashing after I hang out with Mateo. So I got to do door dashing during dinner. And then I'm going to come back home and I'm just going to film a video of me going like this. So it'll show like Bills Ravens, and I'll just be like swipe, swipe, swipe. And like, obviously to the left will be we lose, to the right will be we win. And I'll just do that for the whole season. And you know what? I might just troll. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think it would be better if I said that we lost against the Ravens and the Chiefs and went 15-2? Or if I just swiped right for every single one and said we went 17-0 and then won the Super Bowl? Comment below which one you think would be a more successful video and funnier to watch. I don't know. I feel, oh, Johnny, peace out, brother. You know, I actually got to go too. Have a great time. I will. Thank you. I'll let you know how it goes. I think you should do a prediction short for like the Dolphins and Vikings too and say they lose a bunch. You know, that would actually be really funny. Cowboys fan. See, you always have the best ideas, Cowboys fan. You and yeah, you always do, man. I was like you and usually Mateo, but like, yeah, man, that idea is phenomenal. So like that way I appeal to every fan base and I can totally crap on the teams that are already notoriously bad and then praise the teams that are very good. That's a good idea, Cowboys fan. So you know what? You just gave me 32 video ideas. I mean, granted, I'm going to turn them all into shorts. I don't think I can make a long form out of it because I feel like with long form videos, like videos that are over 60 seconds, people expect me to actually know what I'm talking about. But if I don't know what I'm talking about, it's better to do a short because then that way it's funnier. It's like, obviously, I'm joking. So it's just people get me more on shorts, I think. So it's okay, Andy. If you need to take time, I need to remember the password in my main YouTube account. Okay, gotcha, Wrangler. I hope that you can find your password. Soraya says, do whatever you want. We just need more Andy streams. That's right, Soraya. Right, Soraya, you recommended that I do more IRL streams, right? And I believe you me, I will. By the way, I am going to Korea in a couple weeks, so I will stream when I'm there. I don't know how the internet and stuff is going to work in Korea, so I got to look it up with Verizon, talk with them, see if I can stream on data and not spend like an absorbent amount of money. But if I can, I will live stream while I'm in Korea so that you guys can see me in the motherland. 215, I love that retro. That's great. So 17-0, that's what I was thinking, guys. Yeah, I'll do Bills 17-0. Like, you heard it here first, folks. I'm going to do Bills 17-0. So you guys already know. More comments would be on the 17-0 of people mad. Right, Cowboys fan? Because then I'm not giving respect to anybody in the NFL. I'm just saying, yep, Bills are going to sweep everybody. Yeah, that's so much smarter. Yeah. So I was actually born in South Korea, so that's why I call it motherland. Obviously, I'm American. You know, I was naturalized when I was a year old, so I am an American. But I joke and say motherland because, you know, that's where I was born. So technically, I guess it is the motherland, right? Just don't go harassing people like Vitali, you mean, right? Believe you me, I am never going to be like Vitali. I mean, when I saw that, I'll be honest, just a quick tangent. I used to be a huge fan of Vitali back in the day. Like, I looked up to him. I'm like, wow, this prankster is so funny. You know, he's rich and he's done so well for himself. You know, he comes over from Russia. He's so successful. And then after the whole incident with the mushrooms and beating up that girl who was jogging and then trying to rebound from that and then deteriorating his content into like harassing Filipinos, like that was where I drew the line. And I'm like, I had to unsubscribe. You know, I almost never unsubscribe from a channel, but that was one I had to. I'm pretty sure I'm unsubscribed from Vitali. Let me just make sure. Otherwise, like, you guys are definitely going to fact check me and be like, hey, Andy, you actually didn't unsubscribe, liar. Oh, hold on. Let me. Oh, no. I can't like type in YouTube at the same time. All right, let me just make sure. Let's type in Vitali. Vitali is breaking down inside Philippines jail. Huh. That makes sense. Batali ZDTV arrested. Oh my gosh, man. Yep, I unsubscribed. Okay, good. You have it on record here, guys, that Andy Chang is not subscribed to Vitali. But yeah. When did you move to America? Oh, when I was 5.5 months old, my parents adopted me from South Korea. Also, bring me something. I want some Korean stuff. I'll send money. All right, you got it, Soraya. Thank you. Yeah, let me know. Just don't go. Yeah, I know, right? Bills 20-0. That's right, Spears. That's right. If I was being real, I would say 15-2 losing final game and game to the Texans, right? I think shorts can be up to 3 minutes long now, but it's better to keep it shorter since a lot of people might get bored. That's exactly a Cowboys fan. And also, like, this is something a lot of guys don't know, but like with shorts being over a minute now, you get hit with copyright over a minute. So like, even though at 59 seconds, you can use whatever song you want for however long you want, up to 59 seconds. Same thing with NFL footage. Same thing with anything else that would get copyrighted. The moment it gets to 60 seconds or 61 seconds, like now you get copyrighted. It's as if it was a long form video and now you have to dodge copyright. It's so dumb. Like if they wanted to be consistent, they would allow you to use any of the footage that you wanted up to the maximum amount of length you can make a YouTube short. But I mean, that was a couple months ago, so maybe they fixed it. I don't know. I got to try it. But yeah, from what I remember, the long shorts just didn't do it for me. And like, they did not get views at all. Like, I mean, it wasn't getting promoted. It wasn't getting pushed. Now, granted, it's because they're so new. Again, I don't know. I mean, I might work on making longer ones, maybe, but I think it's just best to stick with what works and just go with that. Do you think the Bills would choke against the Chiefs again? Do I think how to cube or do I know? You know what I mean? It's like one of those inevitable things. It's like, yep, Bills are going to lose to the Chiefs again. But I don't know. Maybe this could be their year. Maybe it really could be. Yeah, you know, I got to see how they play against the Chiefs in the regular season. Obviously, the Chiefs aren't going to even going to try. So I don't know. Maybe the Bills just won't try against the Chiefs this time. Maybe they'll lose. Maybe they'll just throw the game just because, and they'll actually save some plays just for the playoffs. Like that Statue of Liberty play they did against the Broncos like 5 seasons ago. You guys remember that? The Statue of Liberty play? And it didn't even count because like got an offsides penalty or some like BS. So I remember like Allen was like, how many times do we have to score? Because like the refs kept calling back so many like touchdowns because we were blowing out the Broncos and like our like O linemen kept jumping off sides for whatever reason at the time. So I really hope they don't, right? Kimchi. Yeah, we'll get you some real kimchi, Soraya. Yeah, that's right. I mean, I couldn't bring that back to the States, but hey, maybe one of these days we'll all be able to go to Korea. Musik, it has been a while. How you been, my friend? Good to see you. Not as stressed against them because they're losers finally, right? How to cube? Who are you talking about? Oh, yeah, the Chiefs. Yeah, right? Because the Chiefs are losers finally, right? And he should make all the Dolphins lose all the games and do Tyler Sports. Oh, yo, I'm going to pin that. That is genius, Wrangler. See? Make sure you guys comment all these ideas in the Discord, so that way I can remember these and I can go back. Although I probably will rewatch my stream just because. But in honor of one of the guys who said, Andy, hurry up, Jacob was like, okay, hurry up. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to hurry up. So where did I leave off? Okay, I said we're going to lose against the Chiefs, and then we're going to crush the Dolphins again. So we're going to sweep the Dolphins. And then the Bucks are going to be interesting because like they're actually pretty good. Baker Mayfield's gotten a lot better since he's been with the Bucks. I don't know. Do they still have Antonio Brown? No, I'm just joking. Do they still have crap? Who are like the 2-star wideouts for the Bucks? Evans, right? So we got Evans, and then what's the guy that begins with a G? I can't remember his last name. Evans and okay, here we go. Let me look it up. Buccaneers depth chart 2025. What's his name? Oh, is it Evans Godwin? That's right, Godwin. Yep, thank you, Musik. Yes. See, you guys can tell I've been out of time with all this stuff. So yeah, so honestly, like if they're both still playing, like, you know, honestly, the Bucks, man, Baker Mayfield like put up some numbers last season. You know, it really is sad that they lost in the playoffs the way they did, but I'm still saying the Bills are going to take that one. Obviously, that could go either way. So I will give the Bucks like the grace because they beat us last time, but that was with Tom Brady. So, I think the Bills are going to be looking to get revenge, and I think they're going to beat the Bucks. Texans, dude, we better not lose to the Texans again. I mean, that was just atrocious. The fact that we lost to the Texans last season was just embarrassing. Like, that was something that never should have happened. Yeah, so we're going to crush the Texans in revenge. Steelers, Yeah, especially if Rodgers plays for the Steelers, we are going to steamroll them. If an actually good quarterback plays for the Steelers, that might be a harder game. Otherwise, we're just going to roll over them. That is. Bills beat the Bucks. No, actually, wait. In 2023, we did. Did we? Did we? Hold on, let me check. Sorry, I got to fact check everything. Bills Buccaneers. 2023. Well, I'll be. Yep, you are right. Wow, we did beat them in 23. That's pretty cool. That's satisfying. But yeah, we're gonna want to beat them again. That's for sure. All right. So what did I miss? Yep, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. Andy visits Trump Burger. Right. Still 11. Need NFL to be back. Yo, don't worry, Music. I'm going to bring the NFL back. Believe you me. Like I said, if you guys know me, I bring highlights to the table because what do people want during the offseason more than anything else? Highlights and highlight reactions and highlight commentary. So I will bring it all. If it's those robbery games we need to win, right? For real. Did you hear the Cowboys got George Pickens? Oh, nice. At least somebody wants him, right? Why we always lose to exactly how to cube. Why do we always lose to the Texans? Yo, Nick, what's up? It's Nick Malode in the house. Roger's just an old fart. Really, he really is. How to cube. Bill's prods. What's up? I'm doing good. How about you? Good to see you. Noah says, finally something I've been craving for a while. Thanks, Noah. It's good to see you, man. Like I said, Andy Chang is going to be streaming every week from now on. Hopefully those are not famous last words. But yeah, I want to at least like update you guys like on NFL stuff, even though you guys already know what happened. I want to update you on my new knowledge of what I know. Anyways, I think the hardest game we're going to have, honestly, besides the Chiefs and the Ravens, is going to be the Bengals. I mean, dude, Joe Burrow, man, like the guy is freaking amazing. And if the Bengals actually have like any sort of defense this season, they could actually be pretty hard to beat. So Bengals, I'll put it either way. Let's just say the Bills, they get the revenge because I know the last time we played them, we lost terribly in the playoffs. So let's just say the Bills get the revenge on the Bengals. We crush the Patriots again, steamroll the Browns, and then, wow, dude, they actually saved one of the best games for last. I can't believe it. You guys notice that usually Bills games taper off like really quickly at the end. Like you have all these hard opponents in like the beginning and middle, and at the very end, like if you remember last season especially, the last several games were just throwaway games. It was against division rivals and against teams that just like, I don't even remember who we played in the final like 3-4 weeks, but I just remember it wasn't a big deal. It was okay. Yeah, we won these games already. Let's just get to the playoffs now. But saving the Eagles for week 17 when like both teams are like fairly exhausted by that point, it's going to be interesting. Low taper. Maxwell Harrison and Joey Bosa are really important. Oh, that's right. How to cube. That's right. So, like, now that we got Joey Bosa, I forgot we signed him. So, like, that could be key for our defense. I mean, if he can, like, have the production that he had back when he was on the 49ers, wow, that'd be great. How's the weather? It is terrible, Soraya. Terrible. But don't worry, it's going to perk up. Today is like the last day where it's going to be cold, and then it's going to start warming up to like the mid-high 60s and then up to the 70s. So we're going to actually have summer weather in another week and a half. Yeah, Bills-Eagles week 17 sounds fire, right, Noah? Like, I think maybe the ratings just dropped too much at the end of the season. So they're like, yo, we better put Bills-Eagles at the end of the season so people actually have a reason to stick around. It's like you save the best part of the video or the best part of the short or live stream to the end so people actually have a reason to stick around. So in my honest opinion, man, like if you would take the Bills from last season and the Eagles from last season and put them together, we would get killed. I mean, it wouldn't even be close. Like, we would have done better than the Chiefs, but we still would have gotten blown out like by at least 3 touchdowns because our defense was just awful. And Allen, any sort of like heavy defensive pressure, especially with that pass rush that the Eagles had, he would have struggled just as much as Mahomes, if not more. Because you saw how much Allen struggled against the Chiefs defense, and they weren't nearly as good as the Eagles defense. So that just goes to show the difference in, the skill, between those opposing teams. But if the Bills, say, for example, are just steamrolling everybody, and then they want to get revenge on the Eagles from, 2 seasons ago? Give it to the Bills, man. And you know what? In the video, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to swipe right for the Bills. I'm going to say, yep, the Eagles are going to be the 16th game we win. And then Jets TBD, you might as well just say Jets 1 p.m. game. Like, we all know the Bills and Jets aren't going to be playing at any other time than 1 p.m. because the Jets are terrible and they're probably going to have another losing record this season. if not the same record as the Dolphins and the Pats. I don't know. Who do you guys think is going to have the worst record? Oh, no. The best record out of the AFC East besides the Bills. So who's going to be in second place? Is it going to be the Jets, the Dolphins, or the Pats? I'm curious what you guys think. But anyways, that's my honest opinion. We're totally going to just slay this season. But the only games that I actually am worried about are obviously Week 17 against the Eagles, Week 1 against the Ravens, Week 9 against the Chiefs. You always got to worry about the Chiefs just because of the ref hacks, and the Bengals in Week 14. Everybody else, not worried. I mean, like I said, the Bucs a little bit, but we're going to kill the Texans for revenge. We're going to beat the Steelers handily. And everybody else is nowhere near as good as the Bills. Not just saying that as a slight, but actually, yeah, just saying it as a slight. Who am I kidding right now? It's all slights. So, I hope I answered the question of the title. No, I didn't even ask a title. Oh, hopefully I satisfied the title, predicting the Buffalo Bills 2025 NFL record. So, yeah, in short, Bills, the way I calculated it in this matchup, I'm just saying 15-2 just to be safe. But for those of you that are on this live stream and who know me, you know, when I make the short and you see 17-0, I really don't think we'll go 17-0. I mean, when was the last time a team went 17-0? Let's be real now. So, but I still think the Bills could be 15-2 and get the first seed and actually get a bye for the first time since the Super Bowl era. So, yeah, I think that's good. So where did I put the crappy games in the summer? Yeah, right, Noah? Exactly. Where have you been, Andy? So, yeah, Mercy, I have just been doing my church stuff and, you know, growing closer to God, as you guys can tell. I got my cross. So, again, it's just going through all these human experiences and just realizing that you guys are important to me and I need to stick with the NFL. It's a long-term passion project. It's not always going to be fun, but I am going to have to stick with it. It's always going to be worth it. So, what I want to say is it's not always going to be fun, but it's always going to be worth it. There you go. And I just can't not be a Bills fan. I'm just Bills fan to the bone. So happy the NFL hooked us up with a Thanksgiving and Christmas game. Oh, they actually did know? I didn't even look at the dates. Let me just check that out real super quick. Okay, hold on a minute. Oh, would you look at that? Wait, it actually doesn't have us playing on Christmas, supposedly. Supposedly the closest we're playing to Christmas is Sunday the 28th, December 28th against the Eagles. Yeah. So no Thanksgiving or Christmas game for us, but that's okay. You know, it's all good. Dolphins 17-0 and 72. That's right. Nice, Riley. Good to see you. How you doing? Week 1 is really good thing so that we can get an early wake-up call. That's exactly what I was thinking, How to Cube. That's exactly what I was thinking. Last pinned message. There you go. A team has never gone 17-0. Oh, that's right, Cowboys fan. That's so true. I forgot about that. I just hope the Lions make the playoffs. Half the teams they're facing are playoff teams. Right? Well, then that means they truly will have earned it, right, Noah? And then they won't choke against... Who did they choke against? The Commanders, was it? The Lions and Commanders? Yeah, because the Commanders and the Eagles were in the NFC Championship. So, yeah. So, without further ado, Bills 15-2, either losing to the Ravens, Chiefs, Eagles, any combination of the following. Any combination of two of the following. Eagles, Chiefs, Ravens, and Burrow, the Bengals. Any of those 4 teams will probably lose to 2 of them. But you know what? You might not. Your Bills might be indestructible next season. It's too early to tell how good we are. It really does, honestly, depend on our defense, because if our defense just sucks like it has for the last several years, there's no chance we're going to go 17-0 or even 15-0. I mean, not 15-0, 15-2. But if our defense can actually play like a defense, this is the way I look at it. If our defense could play even half as good as the Eagles defense did last season, we would be crushing. We would win every single game because our defense would actually stop the quarterback enough so that Allen wouldn't have to score 30-plus points every single game in order to win. That's the way I look at it. So I like 15-2, but I think we drop an easy one. It could be, Adam. There always is that easy one, especially against a division rival like the Dolphins. That tends to be one where you just oops, I don't know how that happened, but we lost. But anyways, hey, Riley, thanks for saying hi. Appreciate it. So, but anyways, guys, I got to go. I got to go hang out with Mateo. It's been an honor being with you guys. Oh, and I just want to, last thing, happy Memorial Day and happy to everybody who served, in the military, police force, firefighting. Like, thank you for what you do. You know, I myself am a veteran, Coast Guard veteran, and I'm just grateful that I got to serve and grateful that I grew up in America. That's all I can say. So, thank you guys so much. Next time I'm going to live stream will be, I don't know, if you guys like Sundays, I'll do Sundays. If you like Saturdays, I'll do Saturdays, Fridays. Well, let me know what is best in the Discord. And if you're not part of the Discord, mods, if you guys could just share the Discord link within the next like 15 seconds while I ramble on to stall for time, that would be awesome. And how to cube 14.2, 14.3. Yeah, that sounds about right. Andy, you're going Riley. Oh, I'm so jealous. It's hard. I'd like to go, but at the same time, I can't stream in the stadium, so I have to just not be there. Friday best. Okay, all right, Jacob. Well, we'll see. I'll let you guys vote on it. And America, that's right, Noah. So, anyways, love you guys so much. Can't wait to see the clips that you got from this live stream. It's going to be really entertaining. So I'll check the Discord later. But in the meantime, I got to rush to hang out with Mateo. Then I got a DoorDash. And then I'm going to make some videos. And when I'm making videos, I'll catch up with you guys probably around like 8:30, 9 o'clock tonight or whatever. So love you guys. Have a great night. See you soon. Bye. Deuces. How do I X out? Oh, yeah. I think I just hit the X button. X button. Do you sure you want to stop streaming?